Join. Get my phone here. Get this fired up. Get some tunes going. All right, welcome all my aliens, apes, and zombies. We're on a welcoming Wednesday, and we are going to start off actually with a birthday boy before we get into some space poggers and chroma cats crossover here. And birthday boy, I don't know if we're going to be the first ones to wish you a happy birthday here, but I know it's 4 in the morning where you're at over the pond, as we call it. So, one, happy birthday to you. But you have some news coming out. I mean, you have an NFT drop coming here. There again, like down to the countdown.
Right, thank you, Novo. So yeah, I'm dropping today. I'm waiting just BKK Bros from Thailand and Fat Baby to deliver, and yeah, we're live.
And it's live and direct on the birthday. I mean, did you plan this like around your birthday? Is this like a birthday present to others? Is this what you're trying to get? Because I mean, what you're trying to accomplish here is just it's running off of a Genesis project that you've been on the stream about talking prior, and then now it's coming full circle where you're able to show it off in a different capacity with a ton of crossovers on it, which I'm loving to see right here.
Thank you, Novo. So yeah, the Genesis collection, like I minted 5 months ago, and I've been struggling, and I'm still struggling till now. Like no one have eyes for it, right? So what I did, I've been collabing with over 17 artists from all over the world, and yeah, the results are awesome.
And so, like, talk a little about the collab. All right. So first, we had from Syria with love. Your Genesis piece have the collaboration where you're able to take your old photos and then, as you can see in the last frame, and then able to. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is right up the alley of a lot of the people watching on the stream right now, and then actually it's a panelist up here as well.
Yep, that's McNuggets from Canada, the creator of Animo.
McNuggets from Canada right there. And we're able to see that, just that awesome crossover where you're able to take photography that you had, through your travels and able to, able to bring that crossover action in there as we're seeing the flag right here, with rules and rubble from Unfortunate Wars. Is that correct?
Right. Those are the suburbs of Damascus.
And what you're able to do is you're able to get a nice collab going. Let's see if I get the frame that I was looking for right here, and able to add to it right here that we've seen in one of your tweets. And that's just really cool. It's like, before and then almost after right here.
Right. This one is made by Barbu Paul. It's from Romania.
And you can see it right here, and you can go over and see it again and again, which is just really cool. And I don't know if you consider this an honorary one, but I mean, look in the wonderful candy display right here. I mean, you'll be able to see this. It's awesome.
Right. It's made by
Glyphs NFT, because a real good friend of mine that I do own a bunch of them in he's been one of my first followers. I've been one of his first collectors, right. And it's great to see it out there in the connection in the collab world. And that's what it's about. It's getting all together in this space to, be able to talk about these types of things. And, From Serious Love has tons of meaning behind it for you guys as you guys, travel through this NFT space. You're able to, get the knowledge of, Homeland and other areas that you may have, traveled to prior to take these photographs. Tell us a little bit about, your journeys to get, get these photographs right here, to get these collabs going?
Right. I've been capturing those photographs like approximately less than 4 years ago. In 2019, I had to visit Syria. Like after 8 years, I've been away from Syria since 2011. Yeah, I've been visiting for 3 weeks. I've sold my family, my friends, the remains of my friends, and I've captured those. I want to say that on the picture called No Comment, No Comment 1 and No Comment 2, this is my block flag. It's my house where I've been living. I still have the apartment, but it's looking so bad.
Let's take a look at that one right now.
All No Comment 1 and No Comment 2. The second one, I guess. Yeah. Like those, it's between level 1 and level 2. Those are the stairs.
And that's what it is. It's this. Some people couldn't even fathom this, but I mean, this is. Let's see, where is it?
Yeah, the second one. You can No Comment 1 if you see, or No Comment 2. Yeah.
So we're seeing what they're adding to what it was. I mean, look behind it, the rebarb showing right through the rebarb showing right through the right out to the skyline of what it was, prior, and then the recommitment to it, where you're actually able to add something, add something to a prior escape, something about this artist that did this in your, I mean, this is where you is this your staircase that you've frequently used and visited?
Yep, exactly.
Man, I got almost speechless here on this. So tell us a little bit about the minting for this tomorrow, or is it the 18th? Is it 17th or 18th? Let me double check here.
So it's today. It's on the 17th. Like, right, yeah. Today,
so,
isn't it?
He's saying it today where he's at because it's 4 a.m. here. Us in the States, we're still got a couple more hours left because it's 9 o'clock at night for us. So we're live. We're going to be live action, for you. This is going to be awesome. So you can see it right underneath right there on the OpenSea collection from Syria with love, the artist collab. I'm loving it. I'm digging it right there with my good friend Glyphs right there. The glasses going up, checking out the shades, the big shades. Anything about the collab that you're trying to pull in there? I mean, we're seeing some major artists that are within this this group here.
If you do allow me to call them, please. Like we are with me myself. We are 18. Most of the credit goes to the artist because I've been coming up only with the photographers. And we have Fat Baby from Spain. We have BKK Bros from Thailand. We have Glyphy Punks from Greece. We have Idiomacy from Indonesia. We have Zanet from Ukraine. We have Crypto Princess. I honestly don't know where she's from. Like, she's an international citizen. We have Michelle Thompson from United Kingdom. We have Zanoza from France. Rich Boy Punk from Thailand. We have Pix Destroyer from France. Barb Paul Stefan, Romanian. Like me, we have Crypto Stacy from United States. We have Pugbeats from Portugal. Eleni is bored again from Greece. Bitbones from United States. McNuggets from Canada. And we have Unovo.
Man, we have an all-star, all-world crew right there. And that's what we love to see, is everyone reaching out, from not only coast to coast, but coast to coast, worldwide right here. And that's just a huge list, and the connections that you always have been bringing to this game. Frozen Ewok, yo, what's up? Thanks for joining us. Love that. Mr. Oh, chill. We'll get Tom Rugg out here in a second for you guys with some space poggers. I'm loving it. I see what I'm getting. We're laggy. Twitch sounds 100 times better, so tune over to Twitch if you need it. Sorry that our Twitter Spaces is a little laggy on that video, but we are streaming a lot going on right here. So I just want to wish you a happy birthday. Let's tune in and find some of these owners who are going to get some of these awesome collabs, so we could tune in and then have them maybe speak with some of the artists that you have picked for this project, because it's just awesome. And congratulations with Moments 1 and Moments 2 that are no comments that are coming out, 1 and 2. because those are the connections, and that's what you could do is have those connections from Syria with Love, where you can get into no comments right here, one, and then no comments two, and then also get its matching friend right over here as well.
Right. The thing is, I just want to say it's clear that I have no PR, no marketing team, no nothing, right? So I'm promoting myself, and this is my first time ever. I don't even know how to list it, right? So I mean, as an auction, I don't know, like, should I do it for 12 hours or 12 days? And like, I'm just like, it's my first experience. So
one thing that I've seen in this space,
3 days.
One thing I've seen in this is, a lot of artists, they make more money off their secondary sales just to keep it hot, live, and fresh, and get it out there to people. You want this in people's wallets, because then people can show it off, and then are proud of what they're at. And then what you did is brought in that whole international community behind it, and each one of these has its own reach to someone's home, someone where they've been. There are cases that they've walked up very similar to yours.
Yep.
And you got some punks in there, you got some glyphs in there. I love that collaboration, and that's what it's about, is getting those things and those names out there. We'll come on. We'll find out after these things are sold up and bought up. We'll get the collectors out here. We'll find out who's got the candy.
May I just I want to say, as you're showing now, Stacy, right? Crypto Stacy. When I was the last time invited by you, Novo, I've been saying that I'm sorry for Stacy because she's not selling out, right? She having generative from 10,000 items, and she's been selling only like 15% or something, right? Because as I've been saying, the offer is more than the demand, but she just sold out, man. Like 8,000 sales in 12 hours. I mean, that happened 2 weeks ago or something, and I'm super happy for her. Congratulations, Stacy.
And that's awesome. And that's what we want to hear is, having that type of connection and getting that out there. And those collabs are now she's branching out. She's able to get her work out there, mixed in with your work. And I love how just you have the blend of photography with NFTs on top of it. And it says reaching, globally, and not even within the states or the confines that but you're expanding your limits. And you're doing it. You're asking the right questions. You're doing it right now. You have a mint coming out. You have it going on. You're going to always second guess whatever you're putting out, because that's just what happens in this space. You get that second guess while you're doing something, because you're trying to create that conversation. And, you're talking with some other people in the space that are doing the same thing, very similar to Chroma Cats, who has his NFT project just released days ago. And, the metadata revealed just a couple as well. So
nice.
Keep plugging away right here. I mean, you have 74 likes, 38 retweets, a bunch of messages on your pinned post right there. And I've noticed that you've always had traction whenever you're going around the space. So you're doing it right. You're right. You're at least reaching out to me, and you always have a voice, and spread it right here to all your friends.
Thank you, Novo.
Beautiful work. None, did you say that that you worked with Fat Baby on this?
I'm yes,
work,
but
or previously?
The thing is, it's not delivered yet. We might check out again in 12 hours. Like that, as you're saying, from 12 items, from 20 items, there are only 17, right? Who's missing? Me, myself. Like, I have a Crypto Toads one. Like, you'll see it now, because it's and then BKK Bros and Fat Baby. The thing is, today is the ET, right? Like, it's 17, and I'm waiting them. We'll see.
Good. Yeah, I have a few pieces by Fat Baby. I think well, at least they were involved in Cool Cats Club, and so I have one of those, and then one from the Fat Baby collection. It's an Akira Kaneda one that I really love. So great work. I look forward to that. That's
right.
Awesome.
I just want to say that
among a lot of other people that you're collabing with, it's awesome. You got some great names in there.
Thank you so much. I just want to say that Fat is back, right? She's starting again. Like, she's been for a period of like 3 or 4 months. She's been drawing not that much for herself. She's been doing generatives, right? But now she's back on her own project. Fat Baby is back.
Nice.
We heard it
Glad
here.
to hear it.
Awesome. We're getting the alpha right here, from Syria with love. You can see it up in the URL. There's a hyphen in between each word, starting with the word from, and there's collab at the end. And, if you look when the auction starts, 72 hours, there is all the artists we were just talking about. If you didn't get where all of the countries they're from, you can rewatch this on YouTube. I think Tom Rugg also has this streaming as well, so you can look back at it as there, and then also it has the Genesis collection you can click on. My friend, happy birthday!
Thank you, Novo.
You're turning 18 there, go out and celebrate, and we woke you up early, so maybe have a black and tan as the Guinness parts if you're in Ireland or something like that.
Sure.
I appreciate it. If you need to get back and get into bed and charge up for tonight, because it's going to be a fun time tonight, feel free. We're going to move on to some space poggers here, because they've been knocking on my door as well. Oh, do we need to talk about the sculptures here? You want to talk about the sculptures real quick? I had a slide on the sculptures here. Do you want to talk about
I might. Yep, sure. I want to say that I have a guest who's like he's Paul Barbu. He's a London-based artist. He's an architecture from Romania. And he's doing those sculptures, and he just started into the NFTs with my collab, right? So he have two different items in my collection. One is called NASA, and the other is called L, like from it's a French word, so you can call it L. If you were happy just to show it up, it's in the collection. My apologies, Novo. I guess you lost me. I've been saying if you're happy to show up the two items that Paul Barbu made, they are called NASA and L.
I got you. Yes. I just pulled up and you can see his .com right there if you need to. Sure. And it is this one that right here that we had the tweet on, that the NASA flag one,
right?
Which you can find there. And the other one was, I'm sorry, what was the other name of the other one?
So ELLE, L from the L magazine. ELLE.
Right here, yes. Oh yeah, that was right. Yeah, this one right here. That's right.
Right. And
this was from the actual magazine, right?
Excuse me. So not only the font, like itself, everything it's typed by Paul. And I just want to say regarding the NASA one, it's not ready yet. Everybody have to expect an audio, right? An audio file on this, so it will turn into a GIF. It's not animated, but you'll see Armstrong saying "one small step for a man."
That's awesome. So we'll see the finished form of this, and we'll get those out there. That's awesome. You have the website for what he's up to, and that's awesome. All right, so Space Poggers, we're moving on. Here we go, up and Adam, and because of Carlos and what Carlos has been doing to kind of promote the space here, and sometimes the shades, those big shades, got to get spread, and that was actually one of my pandas. And actually that day I watched the movie. I believe it's called Red Panda, and it was just kind of funny how that just kind of circle, and then there's that Space Pogger hanging out in the wallet, as you can see, owned by yours truly, back at it again. Good friends. Nate, how have you been? It feels like I've talked to you maybe a couple hours ago. And then we also have Tom Rugg in the house.
Hey.
What's flying around in the Space Poggers world, my friends? Because it has been a while since I've been up in the loop. What's flying around?
Oh, man. So many things going on, but I think one of the big ones we can say is the new animated episode is coming out very soon. Hopefully this week, if we get all the ducks in a row.
And that's what we want to hear is get that animated series out, because I know that you guys have been working hard. I always enjoyed the storyline, the quick-witted storyline that comes behind the Space Poggers. That we've seen in the past. It's just like maybe little promos and just funny little things that are out there. and just getting those tribes involved again, which is just a huge part of it, is involving that community of it. And maybe that shout out with the big glasses is there's the get my panda out there and seeing a little bit more.
Yeah, and speaking of the tribes, the other initiative that we have ongoing is the tribal leaders are bringing in 13 different charities to be voted upon, because we have $100,000 of USDC coin that we're going to give out to charity, and we're having the community vote through the website on which charity we're going to give that away to.
So you're giving away through charity, and that is all through the wonderful Discord that you guys have set up. And I love those tribes and those charities. Tom Rugg, you tell us a little bit about this. I mean, is this community driven? Is this something that, living is giving, and that's just what I love to see in the space. And the Space Poggers have been doing that, giving back to their community for some time. And now their community members are able to choose who they're going to give out to. So how do you see that within the realm of the Discord of kind of a community driven Discord like you guys are providing?
I think it goes way beyond the Discord, because a lot of this exists in the governance platform that we built for Space Poggers. So we have an ERC20 governance token with it, multiple ways of voting, a tribal delegate system, and all kind of stuff like that. That just goes way beyond things like Snapshot and stuff like that can offer. It's really bespoke to our community, and it really lets us kind of do things like what we're doing with these charities and get them into the server. Kind of do AMAs with them, and then finally we're gonna put it to democracy and figure out who is going to be the charity that receives the $100,000. But we also have initiatives where we're going to be setting up ways to perpetually donate to the charities that the individual tribes are affiliated with.
So right now I'm on spacepoggers.com, and on the top you can see home, and then you can see the MSG right there. The moon sugar, that's awesome. I was actually thinking of this maybe what I had for dinner, but the moon backing up on that caught me off guard.
It's so good.
That's awesome. That's brilliant. So how do we get this moon sugar? I'm interested. My honey bear needs some of this moon sugar here.
So that was distributed to holders. There's a breakdown. If you connect your wallet, it gives you a breakdown. You don't need to right now if you don't want to, but it will let you know how much you're owed per what poggers that you held over a period of time. There's a couple multipliers too, like a HODL multiplier. So if you're holding it for a long period of time, so you've got some MSG that you can claim right there. If you click the claim, it's going to take you through 3 processes. Or actually now only because the initial voting's over, it's only going to take you through 1. You have to pick an allegiance to a tribe, and that is essentially where your MSG, your votes are going to go to the leader of that tribe. So there's 13 different tribes, and it's a delegate model. So
yeah, and you know what happened through this delegation process? They were swaying the voting, and I'm definitely swayed by this voting. And this is the whole thing. I mean, this is the whole part of the community. It's pulling me in. I'm getting looped into the Space Poggers, and then now the Red Pandas have a little bit more, and that's the whole part of it. I mean, that is the whole brilliance of it. I can't keep up with all this all the time, but I can have some friends kind of nudge the elbow to me saying, hey, you know what? You got some cool shades. We got some cool shades. We can get some cool shades going on together and get this going.
So we got that enable subsidy ticked, which is going to comp the gas for you. So you're not going to have to pay any gas to claim your MSG.
Dang, Nate Bear's got some fat pockets over there.
Nice.
Charity starts in my pocket right now. I mean, thank you very much.
No problem. And speaking of the glasses, that's another thing we have going on is the quantum customs contest going on.
Tell us a little bit about that. Quantum Customs Contest, as we saw right here, the hashtag right here. Is that right? The Quantum Poggers right there?
Yeah. I think you might have a little more insight into the process on that one.
Hell yeah. So Poggers are within a class of NFTs we call QNFTs. So they're quantum-enabled NFTs, which means they can exist in a bunch of different states. And if you check them out on OpenSea, would be a good place to check it out. You can customize them by putting different overlays that Nate and the art team at Quantum have put together, and even some overlays that individual people have made for the AMAs that have been going on in the server. So you could do that. You can have badges. There's all kind of different stuff that you could do with the Quantum features. And to really kind of show those off and get some awareness out there, Carlos came up with the initiative, and Carlos is our Turtle Tribe leader. And he came up with the initiative that is to have the community design customs, and the winner or winners will get added onto the actual NFTs on OpenSea. So you will see, like, you can just lay them over at your will and then go ahead and save that state.
Yeah. So the ones you're looking at on Twitter are all submissions by community members that will be chosen, and that's one of the existing ones you can see right there. That's kind of how it works on OpenSea. So if you went to your Pogger right now, refresh the metadata, you could bring up all these different masks on there. Actually, yeah, I think you have.
You see that bottom left corner?
Yeah, there you go. So you can add
That's
some
so cool.
glasses, add some masks. There you go.
So we were talking a little bit about that with the Chroma Cats, how they have a coloring book, but I mean, this takes it to
That's
us.
next level. Yeah, I love the gosh, you got the screen mask, I think, on there. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think
And how,
the first set was like the Halloween mask. So.
Yep.
That is awesome.
And you can stack them too. So if you can do the hat and the mask.
So yeah, you got Kevin's hat and the Kevin's hat. Thank you, nice work. With the Kevin's hat if you want to. You can get the leprechaun in there, as we saw in there. You got Pennywise, so you can layer them any way you want. And it's just fun to sit in there and play around with it.
Yeah, and then we have the next level coming up, right, Tom?
Yeah. So by Monday, there's gonna be a little button on there that you'll be able to save that state. So put any level of customization on it, hit save, and that's the default state that everybody's going to see. So right now, anybody can go play with it and do what they want, but you'll be able to pick what the thumbnail looks like. You'll be able to change the names, the descriptions, and now it's all going to be directly on the NFT. So it'll be pretty badass. So look out for that on Monday.
I'm gonna deck out my frog, save it.
Yeah.
In the quantum state, is that right? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, you got it right. You got a Schrodinger's frog on you.
Quantum state, quantum tech.
A lot of this that got brought in, because again, with how you guys mix it up, we were talking with Chroma Cats, and one of the I believe is 101s. Boom! There he is. He's coming in. He's out of there. He's coming in. And we were talking about one of the 101s in the Chroma Cats. Well, first of all, if you guys haven't seen, I'm sorry to put you on hold there, Brendan, but Nate Bear right there. Make sure you're following him. Obviously, you have Space Poggers. We're going to weave back into Space Poggers in a minute.
And the amazing GM series that you got going.
Oh, yeah.
Ongoing every day. I'm delighted by at least a piece of static artwork or a GIF greeting you GM in the morning.
Yeah, you might have to scroll a while before that.
We got a lot of Chroma Cats, which I appreciate.
You've had a day, Nate. You've had a day and a half. Oh, man.
Got retweet it all, man.
There's one.
The GM burger right there. Day 73. See, I always forget what day it is. Oh, you guys are in the way. I gotta scroll. Day 73. I always forget what day it is right there. And more power to you. This is awesome, and I can't wait. What are you gonna do with the finished project? I know there's gonna be something at the end of it.
Yeah,
right?
the running idea is either at some milestone there might have like a blind mint situation with them, or at the 365 day. I'm not quite sure, but that's my main idea. I mean, I started just to have more content out there, just to do stuff for fun.
Now, is it ever getting too much to do, or is that
sometimes it feels like it? But if I'm ever short in time, I just do a really fast drawing.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. My only personal requirements are that it's a drawing. It's the 4,000 pixel dimensions and it has layers GM somewhere in there.
And well, I mean, what this could turn into is maybe a birthday present. It could be very simple as just, someone's birthday.
That was your day. Yeah, you were born on the 75th day of 2001 or something.
So what convinced you to go in the cat mode here? I mean, was it someone like Dylan Reed who had to force your hand? Are you feeding that feline lover?
Do we have Dylan on audio in the spaces?
And I don't see him. I have cats in there. I've invited him up to be speaker, I think.
Dylan, where are you?
But like, what I mean, cats rule the internet. And one thing that you always see, like apes are almost ruling the NFT land, but like, there's got to be an awesome. I mean, there's cool cats, yes, but there's got to be awesomeness behind a cat project, and why not just have it Chroma Cats here? So
yeah, why not have it CC0 at the same time? Totally accessible from the jump. We being me and Dylan at Dylan Reed wanted it to be CC0 before I showed him any artwork or anything, and yeah, just kind of the indie punk rock aspect of what felt like cypherpunks and like you know, kind of the crypto historical beginnings. So like we wanted to, because I really dig zine culture, and you'll probably see some of that mixed in, like visuals and like the lowbrow art scene and like do-it-yourself mini comics and things like that. So yeah, I mean, but I do want to start with before we get into Chroma Cats officially, Novo. I just want to do like a little segment on your show when I come on. I want to like get to know Novo just like a little bit, like me and the audience, just a little bit better. So my question for you today is, what's your favorite trait on the apes? It could be mutants or it could be core.
my favorite attribute class on the apes. I don't know if I'm going to be a little bit biased on this, just because
You gonna pump your own bags, or is it all
I might
really the art? That's fine. It's your show.
Let me think, because the ape I own doesn't have a whole bunch of attributes on it, but just for something about and I didn't even know that the eyes were called this. I actually had to look it up. It's just the bloodshot eyes on the apes, because I think it just looks so boring.
Oh,
you know,
your caveman.
some people call it the stoner eyes or this or that, but just having like the bloodshot eyes right there is just
it's a good look, especially on the AR filter that you guys made.
Oh,
I really love seeing it. Yeah. the half closed lid and the red eyes. Yeah.
So I love that. And you know, I love the cheetah prints because of just like the cheetah gang. I think that's just cool. Like, I think that's just like the community, very similar to, you know, what Space Poggers has going on. So I actually tried to achieve that, but I really didn't get that far because I had the caveman pelt, which is the closest I could get to having the cheetah print. And here's kind of a fun fact that people don't know is the print that's actually on the board ape right here. I don't think that is actually a cheetah print. I believe, oh, I got to scroll up.
Is it leopard?
I believe that's leopard. I believe cheetah is like a full circle and leopard is more of a spotted, from what people have told me. And people have also told me.
Yeah, I see it.
Here's another fun fact for you. People have also told me that apes don't have tails. Everyone's going to be Googling that now. So apes don't have tails. Monkeys have tails, but apes don't have tails. Tom Rugg, your eyebrow just raised right there. You're going to be Googling that later. But, you know, fun facts that you see within the space. So, yeah, I love those types of questions. Last question was alien, ape, or zombie. I went with option D, hoodie. It'd be zombie, to tell you the truth. And I was actually looking for a zombie ape when I was in the mix, because I thought that was going to have something to do with the serum. I figure like the mutagen, the ape, and I was like big into that. And then like a lot of people are talking on Discord. So then those things pumped, that particular attribute class pumped. And I bought this the same day that the Visa Punk got bought. So my purchase price was at 30. I did not own an ape then, but Visa bought apes and the floor went from like 20 to obviously 30. And this was just above floor. It was a clean look. And I'm like, now's my day. This is the last chance. And I aped in. So, woo, that was
a good thing you did. Yeah.
It was like,
that was a good trade.
But it's not about me in this space. And I appreciate the questions and concerns, but You know, what led you to reach out to Tara outside of his awesome artwork, for, you know, to get collaboration of your 101? I mean, this is the alien piece of your collection, as I would say, because this is one of the most difficult ones to get through
That's
the mint.
right.
And I believe it's still out there from what from that alien.
That's right. It's still in the deck. Yeah, it's yet to be shuffled out. So we're actively minting at chromacats with an s.com. I don't know how we got that domain. Was it because .coms are like widely squatted on, even things like random like this. But we got chromacats.com, and none other than Dylan Reed and Nervous doing the super smooth Connect wallet and minting process. I think my gas was like, it was so low. It might have been, it was less than 20 for sure.
Yeah.
Just very, very low. I'm all the art, so all the visuals, and I have no clue at all how the magic on the blockchain makes it digitally scarce, but I super appreciate it because it allows us to make things like the art collection Chromacats, which is totally meant to be about the art. The people we collab with, the people we've gotten to know along the way, the people who are following along and dig the art. We wanted to innovate a little bit, and this kind of happened by accident. When the background, through some tests, we found a way to influence the character through like the atmosphere of the background, and it bleeds all the way up to the line work. So that way we can have some really unique pieces. Even you have two backgrounds there, but they have really unique faces, and we have enough of those like dramatically lit and colored atmospheric lighting backgrounds, just really simplified and simplified to the shapes. And one thing, among many other things, why I admire Nate, why we wanted to get a 101 from Nate, is, for one, the space poggers. I love it so much that the character designs of the different tribes, the silhouettes, are really dynamic and different. So they read really well, like even at a thumbnail. So that's maybe because we both kind of came from animation, that's really important to read a character from a silhouette. And just
explain that a little bit, because that makes perfect sense to me, and I've never heard it explained that way, because it does necessarily in a generic term that I would say. So explain.
Yeah, if you want some like artist alpha, I guess, of like how to pick out a really strong character, at least in terms of animation, you know, there's a lot of different like subjective ways to do it inside Illustration, but a character, a PFP, like if you want to read the silhouette, so if you paint the, like a black the whole character and just leave the background one color, then it creates like shape language, and you can see the ears and the helmet. Or if it was a cat, obviously it would have the triangle ears. And I'll pass the ball over to Nate and his approach on that, because he probably can explain it way better.
Yeah, it's just a way of like providing clarity for the character. So if you think like if you saw Mickey Mouse all in shadow versus Goofy all in shadow, you recognize them right away because those ears are going to stick out totally different ways. And then just as far as like, even when animation, like you want to do the position of the character so that, you know, so the hand overlapping the body, you want it to be out in the white space so that it reads better and you can see the entire position of the character. So those are ways that silhouette's really important. And,
like
communicating.
You know you got a turtle because the turtle shell, and if it doesn't have a hat, like then the curved head. You know you have an elephant because of the big ears, and like, you know, you can add layers to it. You know you have an owl, same thing, by like its ears, or you know, this silhouette that it has with its feathers.
Super strong character design, and so we knew he would crush the 101, which is still in the deck. I'm jealous that I didn't mint it when I minted too, because I desperately would have wanted it. But it's the only one in there, 101. And let me get your handle right. It's at your Twitter handle. I don't see it. Is it it's at Napier?
Yeah, at Napier.
Pull it up right here. I got him live.
Boom, baby. There it is.
Not that one. This one.
Check out the GM series, and I think the 101 is in there. And so this is officially when we've announced it. I think it has been some unleaked alpha until, well, it's been posted before, but we haven't really announced it anywhere else.
So is it the only one of one in the collection, or
It's not. I think there are like 13 or 14
okay?
101s. I've done several of them. They're meant to be really different and wild stylistically and like conceptually, and like make you, I don't know, like there's a fourth dimensional one. It's fun.
awesome.
And the whole project was just meant to be a lot of fun and to inspire people to either do something of their own, like similar, like take a risk and do it, or you can mix up the Chroma Cats artwork. We're not going to complain. We'll actually celebrate it. And it's similar CC0 vein as things like, we're not, that Cryptodes is like a holy grail, but like as far as its remixability, we want to be along the same lines. So officially, that's what we are.
So
and
the best thing you can do that I've seen is definitely click on the Discord link down here.
You got to click the Discord link.
Access denied, because you're going to get a coloring page. So you can just color and have fun. And you know what? If you don't like that cat right here, I don't like, I don't know, it almost looks like it has a hair bow up there. Well, then just click on, and then you can just get another one. And then you can just have another cat here. You can just color and have fun with
Super Saiyan cat.
And with that being said, you can also look at where the roadmap was, because the roadmap is very simple. All right. The roadmap on all this, as you can see right up there, the utility, 25% nothing, 50% nothing, 75% nothing. And I've seen that roadmap somewhere else along the ranks here. I believe it's in the roadmap of you've upgraded that. You made that a little bit more bold. I wasn't getting that. That's probably where you probably pay Tom Rugg all the big bucks to think of stuff like this. Yes, he caught me off guard once again, Nate Bear. I love it.
There is keep mixing it up.
There is no roadmap, because you know why? The community calls the shots, and that's important. I mean, you could put whatever out there for the roadmap, but that's kind of selfish. I mean, it is.
Well, I think there's a not roadmap if you click the old button.
Oh, there we go. What are you getting me there?
Oh, yeah, another feature is that
I forgot. Look at that. You got
the roadmap is an ever evolving Trello board where you can see the progress of all the initiatives that we put out there.
Dope.
Man,
that's a good idea.
Proceeds to amaze me. That's some pretty dope stuff. Chroma Cats, you can mint it right now. You just got to click that button right here.
We're minting right now. ChromaCats.com.
Look on YouTube. You can type in Chroma Cats. We showed you how to mint it last time they were on. And you can get those bad boys and girls, those felines revealed to you. Let's see if we can go in here. Click one of those.
Went into the storyline a little bit last time, so you could catch up in that video. But the TLDR is that these cats got stuck during Y2K on the internet when they were using it. So they're stuck in the year 1999 in perpetuity. So there's a ton of references, but one thing we wanted to do is keep it pretty super unique. So you'll see like little touches like Pokemon over here. And there's a lot of like, if you like role-playing games, like PlayStation 1 games, there's a ton of like JRPG stuff there, like background names. And we didn't really talk about the hidden coloring pages in the metadata, like how to get them, but there's some retweets on Chroma Cats, how you can get the coloring pages hidden in the metadata by Dylan.
Some of we're going to look at a couple of my Chroma Cats here. This is one of the ones that we saw in the coloring book pages, and the properties on it. You got the body is rated T, the almond eyes, the face, the hair is a Fifi hair up there. Another one that we have in Chroma Cat number 50 in the description is the BG is Florida. The body is a puffer. The eyes are clocks. The face is a yawn, and the hair is frizzy. I love that one. That's a good look.
As you can see there, like the background is totally influencing like the mood of the piece overall. And we really dug it. So we kept making backgrounds like that, and it was kind of like uncharted territory for me, like how you can create like a I don't know, some of the cats like represent a lot of anxiety, obviously, because of just like the immediate reaction you have when you start to look at them. And then some of them obviously are super sad. Some of them are super happy and cheeky. And yeah,
it's almost like a mood. It's almost like a mood ring. Where this
Yeah.
one is, it is
Yeah.
almost like a warning sign of like, get out of here. And this one is very like almost like tie dye in a sense, where it is very like chill, relax. And then the other one that I have here, which I dig, is reminds me of just like of the color of the color scheme of myself. Color scheme of Crypto Nova. Where am I doing here? Need an R there. This one right here. I just love that color scheme right there. And
that's my favorite pull you got. Love that one.
The Fix, the rated T. I got the XOXOIs. That's beautiful.
Like for example, the background is short for Final Fantasy IX, which is like I'm a huge nerd for PlayStation games, like role-playing ones. So it's just stuff like that from the late 90s that you'll see popping up.
I've never known that FF. I was going to say IX Fix, but that's Final Fantasy IX. So you're like pulling in some nostalgia because these cats are stuck in there and they are, stuck in time.
Like that forever.
Maybe in another time space continuum, maybe they will link up with the Space Poggers right here. All right. Spacepoggers.com. Nate, I want to thank you guys for coming on. Tom Rugg, we're going to have you back on anytime there's anything to talk about Space Poggers, any drops, come on. Because I know Nate Bear is a busy bee, and he can fly right into that Discord and help out, that clan as well. You guys saw here how you guys can connect those wallets to the MSG at the top, that moon sugar, baby. You want to dip into that moon sugar. Yeah, that moon sugar tastes just nice. I love it.
Oh, but on the out, we will be, so Chroma Cats, don't want to forget to mention that we will be dropping, if I could talk Dylan into it, we're going to be airdropping every holder at 100%, probably on Polygon or something, the Tamagotchi GIF artwork that we have on our pinned to the top of our page, and some giveaways, either claims or drops we're going to be doing. So one-on-ones that we couldn't put in the official collection because they may or may not get the collection pulled. We wanted to make sure that everything that would brush up against copyright would be a totally separate like piece of artwork for me. But you can look forward to that at 100% mint.
You got the Tamagotchis to look forward to right there. You got those Tamagotchis dancing around. That's where the cats have been held. Space Poggers right here. Your best entry point on the Space Pogger action is secondary sales. As you can see, make sure it has that blue check mark. There again, always check for that blue certification check mark. I'm clicking on it. The page is updating right now as I'm talking. But anything else, Tom, anything else about the project? Because, there's a lot of things coming up. I can't wait. I love just the storyline that you guys have presented. You guys are having that, animated series coming real soon here. And that's going to be a head turner for sure, because I know how creative you guys are and the direction that you guys want to go in.
I got one question for the Space Poggers crew is, are they going to install any more bathrooms on the Skylark?
There's no tentative plans yet. There needs to be a proposal first and a trial vote. So
put it to the community. That's right.
Yeah, live red tape in Swagger.
There's only two. There's only two right now.
We have 44 bars. What I saw, and 2 washrooms. So I mean, it's either adult diapers, using outside facilities, or 20 floors of bad decisions. You're seeing it right here. 40 open bars, 5 restaurants, 1 bathroom. I guess the other bathroom's captain's quotas. So that's only for cats. That's for Nate Bear, and that's for Tom Rugg and the birthday man himself. But get in there, get in these fun things. Get in with these cool collabs. Get in with the cool artists in the space. there's a reason they're on the show, because they're cool people, man, and good friends. So thank you for making cool stuff. And then birthday man, you know, from Syria with love. Thanks for the cool stuff. Thanks for showing off parts of the world. I mean, unfortunately, these are things that are happening in different parts of the world, and to maybe, you know, shine some light onto it in a different context, bring some other artists involved in that, is all part of the love, all part of the fun. On his birthday, he's still hanging out. He's still working hard right here, all the way. You know what? Right there, perfect one to end on right here. For anyone who's fighting for freedom out there, God bless you. Whatever flag you're supporting, as long as it's for a good cause, I'm supporting and I'm saluting that as well. I do have someone in chat here. I'll make sure all my friends in chat are in there. All right. For all my aliens, apes, and zombies, I just want to say, stay positive and love life. Peace, 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 peace. You gotta get some outro music here.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Good luck.